Okay,
Time
so
to cue the
welcome to
music.
the live stream, and yeah, this is Twilight
Oh,
Imperium.
Phil says it's loading.
Okay, so
Yeah, it
well,
takes
this
a
is
while.
Twilight Imperium. This is a
For I shall
four-player
be the
game.
speaker to Phil.
It's an asymmetrical map,
I shall be his voice.
um, and
Yeah,
obviously the other
imagine me
players
as
can't
me,
hear me
only
right
slightly
now, which
beardier.
is why they're talking over me. So sorry about that. So yeah, this is Twilight Imperium with 4 players. We've all played twice before, except Phil has only played once. Phil has also not got a microphone today, so there's going to be some translating going on for that. And on top of that, I'm the only person to have ever won a game with this before. Yay! I've won both games we played. So now they're going to try and gang up on me. And we're playing a really asymmetrical map. So let's see how that works out. Right, game on. Okay, so well, Phil's still loading, but in the meantime, if we just he's disconnected.
Were you just talking for a while there, babe? Because I couldn't hear you at all.
I was talking to the stream, so
That's all.
not to you guys. So just introducing. Yes, Phil has immediately disconnected. That's inconvenient.
Oh,
In an outcome that will be edited from the final video.
Fuck with it. It's 12 hours, of gameplay. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're not going to do all 12 hours now, but it's a long old game, and I'm not going to edit a thing.
Uh-huh.
Let's face it, there are 32 subscribers on this channel. None of them signed up for Twilight Imperium live streams, so odds of anyone actually even seeing this live stream are remote.
oh, so streaming it on your other channel?
Yeah, on POG 2. I've renamed it POG
cool.
2.
Hello, Phil. Welcome back. We can see you in game.
Oh, I better stop. That's making me motion sick.
Phil says, sorry about that, is DC'd.
Aye. Just let us know when you're loaded, please, Phil, and we'll get the first... Yeah, well, we'll get started.
Do we need to shuffle anything?
By all means. I mean, I did shuffle the decks, but there's no harm in shuffling them again.
What are we doing? Just chucking our dice to figure out who goes first.
Yeah, that will be needed, but Phil's only 68% loaded.
Yeah, sure. 89.
Woohoo! I think it's going to be one of them games. Oh, mind you, he's got much better ping this time.
Yes.
He actually has better ping than you two.
Well, he's next to the fens, you're in the fens, so, the data kind of has to go through Phil to get to everyone else in civilization.
I agree, Phil, it is Virgin.
And in the first moments of this riveting game, the players wait for loading.
Yeah, fine, I've got Seldor in the background.
Gives me time to look at the board and figure out.
Oh shit, and there's this massive thing here as well.
Yeah, so the player over here is absolutely isolated. There is tech to move through asteroids. Some races start with it. Only Embers of Muat move through supernovas. However, this way is passable. Only that gravity rift will destroy 40% of all ships that try to pass through it.
Yeah.
And we've got this little subcontinent.
Phil's rolling. Phil's rocking and rolling.
Right, okay. Don't know if you need explanation on how to do things, Phil, but basically put a mouse over a dice and press R. I got a 10.
I rolled an exciting 5.
Jason
Two.
rolled 2, so I am the speaker. Things move clockwise from me.
Why are my dice way over
Okay.
there anyway?
I'm going to deal everybody 2 races. Okay, of those 2 races, you get to choose which one you're going to be. So, the player's card here is that I am Yssaril Tribes or Barony of Letnev. Now,
Interesting.
Barony of Letnev starts
Who chooses
with
first?
technology to move through the asteroid fields, and I'm the speaker, so I should be choosing. It's speaker first and then clockwise around the table. So
You then me.
I get first choice of where to start.
Oh, you don't have to. Do you choose where you start before you disclose your race?
Yeah, well, at the same time, really. Much like as we did it in the first few games. I actually have an interesting choice here, and I'm quite happy to do this in front of you guys. So basically, either I get to play Yssaril Tribes, who will fuck up your trade and pirate all of your stuff, even whilst friendly with you, and start next to Mechatol, or I get to be Barony of Letnev, who can pass through asteroid fields, in which case I'd probably take the number 4 starting position. So it seems to me that from my race choice, I am going to be an enemy of you regardless, so I'm going to take Barony of Letnev and take starting position number 4.
Okay, Jason's timed out, so give him a moment or two.
Yeah, I'm still here on Discord.
So you're Barony of Letnev, and you're starting all the way over there.
I am. I'm just looking for my little crate now to... where is it?
Okay, so my choices were Necrovirus, starting next to Mechatol Rex, which would make me popular.
Oh, that's interesting. There's a fuck ton of messages coming through saying that most people are timed out. Seems to be okay now.
Is it
I haven't
Tablet
timed out.
Simulator or Steam?
Oh, I failed.
Yeah, one of them.
I've disconnected.
That seems to be alright.
So half of Tabletop Simulator has dropped, except for Phil.
Phil's still in. That's worse good news.
Well, his ping went massive, but he was still in.
Okay, I'm coming back in.
Okay, I'm just trying to find the server at the moment. So my choices are Winu or Necrovirus. And I think
Winu
starting right next to...
Is the Mechatol Rex race?
Well, this had occurred to me. And I actually think Winu has got to be the choice.
Right.
Sorry?
Especially as the person... Well, I mean, you're choosing strategy cards second, and I'm not relevant to you, so you could probably get an initial move straight over Mechatol. Yeah, how much influence do you start with as
Don't need it.
No? Ah. Okay, well, you're going to be the early leader.
Can't even find the server.
No. He's still connecting. Okay. Who's next to pick? Clockwise, isn't it?
Yeah, next... Well, it's Stuart when he connects, but I think he's basically announced winner, but he hasn't chosen his starting position yet.
I'll take the starting position with card number 2.
Ew. Yeah, I've got an interesting choice. Babe, considering you played this race last time, can you tell me anything about the Embers of Muat?
Statistically speaking, they are one of the weakest races in the game, and the fact that I beat you last time should bring shame to all of you. They do indeed begin with a war sun. You need to leverage that by tormenting your rivals, and bearing in mind you start in a cluster, that might even work because they'll have nothing that can take on your war sun. In fact, you could probably just go and eliminate all the other players right at the start, and get that nice big cluster to yourself and force them into elimination home systems.
Not that Becky wants us to start with a bit of conflict.
Not that it's beneficial at all for me for you to be fighting.
Well, the other choice I have is Yolnar again.
Oh.
I did like that was there last time, so I think I'll go for them again.
Yeah, now Yolnar are, according to the stats, the second best race in the game.
We.
But they are a late game race and you start in the middle of a clusterfuck, so those are difficult choices, I have to say. Personally, in that situation, I think...
Oh, it's done it again.
It's timed out again. I wonder if it's the streaming.
Yeah, but
No, because I've timed out.
people, like, it's a Steam-wide thing.
Oh. Just everyone across...
Yeah, like in the general chat, it's saying that it's causing problems.
God damn it. Even Phil dropped this time.
No, it feels okay.
Nope.
So he says I'm okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
So I get to start.
The server isn't showing up.
Yeah, I can't see the server.
Ew. Alright, let me save the state and maybe I'll restart it. Okay, I'm gonna restart the server now. So give me a moment.
People starting to say it might be Steam that's down.
Steam's not allowed to go down.
No, it can't.
It can't find any
Actually, can't create
surface.
the server at the moment.
Yeah, it can't find any surface. Oh, whoopee-doo.
Error creating... Oh, God. And some smug in general chat says, servers are working fine. Oh, right, I think I just managed to
I
get it.
just tend not to look at that chat.
Okay, it is loading.
Yeah, there we go. I can now see Live and Let Dice again. Connecting.
Babe, I can hear you talking through the wall, but...
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to work this out. My hand's not working properly. Like putting it into my hand.
Bottom do you.
What is it you're trying to do, babe?
Well, just... this is normally where your hand is, isn't it?
Yeah, but you just drag it to the bottom of the screen if you want to put it back in your hand.
Yeah, it doesn't do it though. It's definitely been a little glitchy. Oh well. I will choose your knob.
Okay. By the way, throwing it off the table just dumps it in the middle for me to clean up.
I could have cleaned it up though.
Okay, are we all back in?
Here.
I'm back in and sorting myself out.
I'm Brian, and so is my mom. Ah, why is it reloading everything? Oh, rewinding time.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm gonna have to choose my race again. Just sheer inconvenience.
It's because you chose the wrong one. I thought I'd give you another choice.
Do it again.
And we'll keep doing it till you get it right.
Wow. Fuck. Where'd you even get the races from? Like the race cards?
They're in your box. You have to pick your race box.
Ooh. Thank you, babe.
Alright, is Phil reloaded yet?
Yes, it says here.
Ah, okay, awesome. So Phil, you need to choose your starting slot. 1 and 3 are left. And also select your starting race. Oh, is it the Sardak Nor? Alright. If I understand the body language of that mouse correctly, I believe Phil has chosen the Sardak Nor.
Oh, fuck.
Bless him.
But what the hell? What happened to my sheet? It just went for walkies.
Ah, right. The sheet is very difficult to maneuver. What you need to do is to right-click it and disable all... hang on a minute.
But it's literally not here anymore. It just randomly went left and flew off the table.
It'll reappear when it either lands off table or it's gone into a bag.
Ah.
Okay, in order to manipulate the big sheet, what you need to do is right-click it, go to the toggles menu, and untick everything. You'll need the lore side up in order to get your starting stuff. But once you untick all the toggles, it becomes a lot easier to move it around. While we're setting up, I'll just get the objectives open. This map, by the way, is a 14-point map. It wouldn't make sense to do it for 10 points. The first victory point thingy, objective, is to lead from the front. Spend a total of 3 tokens from your tactics or strategy pools. Oh, that's a toughie. Develop weaponry, own 2 unit upgrade technologies. Oh, command counters are in such short supply. I never want to give up 3 just for a victory point.
You want to give up anything for a victory point. Anything.
Yeah, but command counters in the early game? Oh, no, far too busy.
So has Phil placed... Have you placed your thing?
He hasn't. Phil. No. Sorry. So Phil is asking if he's made a boob. Basically, you've got a load of stuff in your hand, Phil. So the stuff in your hand is secret to you and we can't see it. The stuff you got in your race box isn't really stuff you want in your hand. So I'm just going to try and help and drag this stuff out.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if he's placed his home system yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
When you're dragging, Phil, if you click and hold, you'll drag the entire bag rather than the individual counters. Which starting location did you want, Phil?
Typing?
No, I'm just confused as to where my planet card is.
Right, he wants option 1.
Oh, does he now?
So that kind of makes Jason the politics card.
Yep. Wait, so do we... No, surely we don't get the strategy card as well.
No, not yet.
Okay. Thought it was like a house rule you'd made up.
God damn it. I was just locking a tile when you picked it up.
I wanted to rotate it towards me.
Fair
I can
enough.
actually read it. Right, there you go. Do your worst. Lol. Yeah, I'll think about it.
Well, it depends how threatening they are, really, doesn't it?
Okay. So, on a scale of 1 to... I'm going to think of this analogy. 1 to Team America World Police. How violent are we talking here?
I think we need to, just slightly below Team America World Police because we want less friendly fire.
Okay, 1 spaced out and 2 PDS.
Mind you, you're the one with the -1 combat. Might be going for you first.
I am?
You're Universities of John now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sardec Nor can just walk through you at the start.
Well, good. The
Bravely said.
headmaster gives you detention for that.
Right. Okay, Phil, I've chucked all your starting units out for you and I've locked your sheet for you.
Massive hand in the way.
So, yeah, what I normally do, guys, is once you've got your sheet in position, just lock it, because when you're putting cards over the top and stuff, it helps to get it out of the way.
What you know the I keep forgetting this. When you've got the racial technologies, are they pre-learnt?
No, you have to research them. They have prerequisites
Okay.
in the bottom left corner.
Do I have 3? Or do I? No, I don't. Beg your pardon.
Okay, I am ready for picking the strategy cards and stuff, so everybody else let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, the whole putting cards into my hand is kind of not happening.
Oh, Phil, you need to choose which planet your PDSs and space dock's on,
Yeah, me too.
and you know where the infantry is and stuff. As do I, it seems. Although, to be honest, it's not much of an argument to know which planet the space dock goes on, is it?
Remind me again with technology. Actually, I'm just thinking it might not matter. Does it really have an influence as to whether you pick like a more sort of industrial planet or an influential planet?
No, the industrial culture and all that kind of stuff is more for objectives, and it will
Yeah.
probably matter a lot in the next expansion.
Huh.
Oh, and don't forget to do your command tokens. 3 in tactic, 3 in fleet, 2 in strategy.
How many in tactic?
3 in tactic, 3 in fleet, 2 in strategy. 3, 3, 2. Like a football team with most of the players sent off.
Thank you for that.
Cock, the one home system I didn't know was my own.
Okay, I'm set up, I think.
Alright, me too.
I'm all ready.
Phil's just doing his command tokens, I think.
So, what do we think? Will Becky start with warfare?
Who's is this type? Is anyone playing the Israel?
Nope.
Okay.
Phil thinks he's ready.
I'm just sorting his command counters out because he wasn't. Now he's ready. Okay, strategy cards. So, I'm speaker Sue.
After Becky's picked. Oh no, she will go leadership, won't she?
I think in my situation I kind of have to, because in turn 2 I have to take all of those. Oh, wait, no. I could. Oh, damn. Let me think about this. What do I want to accomplish in turn 1?
Good point.
Actually, my planets aren't that great looking at it. I get lots
It's
of
just
votes.
the rocks.
I don't get that many resources, so I'm going to get a fuck ton of command counters. So I need to capture that system. That's kind of it. Alright.
How can I read my sheet? You have to zoom in on it.
Or you can press the Alt key to highlight anything you're mousing over. You know what? I'm kind of tempted to take... Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Ah! I had that feeling.
Oh, technology.
Yeah,
I wasn't
it's a
expecting to have this
tough
option.
one.
Oh God, leadership or politics? Leadership or politics?
I would take politics if I were you.
Even diplomacy has its advantages in this situation.
You're right. It does.
It's not bad for first turn.
Yeah, I'm actually going to...
But I think I know where Stuart's going with this.
Well, yeah, I'm the winner and I'm right next to Mechatol Rex. How hard is it to predict my move? If you can't see this one coming, crystal ball. I'm going to go with leadership.
Okay.
Phil, your choice.
Okay, then I'll take warfare.
Okay. You know what? It's a choice between diplomacy and trade. And I think, given my obscene construction on my homeworld, that actually works out more than trade.
Cool.
Oh, so I could have politics.
You can.
Yes, you could.
Or I could have imperial and go for
Yeah,
immediate...
which one? Stuart,
Imperial.
which one? Yeah, I thought so. Sweet, politics for me.
Wow, one of the top cards going last. Okay, well, the winner of initiative is Stuart.
Well, I think I will open by activating the Mechatol Rex system.
How many people didn't see that coming? Actually, I did wonder if you do it the very first move, because nobody else has got 6 influence yet.
No.
Yeah, and then I'm going to move fucking everything.
Don't forget, you need to keep your home system or you can't score public objectives. Dilemma.
Question about one of the objectives, the lead from the front. Does that mean you have to spend a total of 3 tokens, like, in the same turn? I'm assuming it does.
No, it means you spend 3 tokens just to unlock that card. It doesn't mean spend them on anything.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's a bit weird, but okay.
You probably don't want to put all your ships on top of the token you need to remove.
There is that. I get to remove it for free. I don't spend influence.
Indeed. So you tell us.
Wait, what?
I just get to remove that. It's a racial special.
Oh my god.
After you resolve a tactical action during which you gain control of Mechatol Rex, you may place 1 PDS and 1 space stock from your reinforcements on Mechatol Rex. You do not have
Guess whether I'm going to do
influence
that.
to remove the custodian's token. Yeah.
I didn't even realise what race you were playing. Okay.
He's playing the
The
Winnu.
Winnu.
It's the I'm all about Mechatol Rex. If I get Mechatol Rex, I win, and if I don't, I lose. Meanwhile, Phil is playing the I attack everyone straight away and early. If I do, I might win, but probably not. And if I don't, I will definitely lose race. And you're playing the oh dear, I'm stuck next to 2 early starter races, really close, and I have negative to combat. I'm fucked race.
No, I'm not. I'll be fine.
Not that Becky sounds smug or anything.
Well, I'm not going to get that many opportunities to score VP. That's my biggest concern.
Is that the end of my go?
If you are happy with everything and you've done your VP counter, where's the VP counter gone? Where's the where is it? Oh, we haven't done a VP tracks either. Okay. Alright, so yeah, what did you do with the custodian tokens, Stuart?
It's there.
Okay, so that gets flipped over and you chuck a token on it and stuff.
So I have victory.
Aye. Right. I better go conquer some shit. Thank you. Hang on. Do my dreadnoughts have... they do have a capacity 1. Oh, hang on. I'll leave an infantry behind then. Sweet! I can conquer something else.
Oh, God.
That is the end of my go. It's now Jason next on initiative.
Me. Yes. Or Yellowhand, get off my fleet.
He's getting ready to take him.
Yeah, but come on, just sort of hovering a giant hand in my space. It's a bit intimidating, Phil.
Oh.
Am I right that I can take 1 carry but still put 2 infantry, 1 each on different planets? Is it the same system? Okay.
If Phil moves his hand out the way.
Yeah, that's fine. I've done it now.
Oh, it was a PDS. I thought that was like your last infantry.
No, it's cool. No, I want to start with 2 infantry.
Yeah. Stuart, you know, technically that carrier is meant to be on the space, not on the planet.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It just could be confusing for somebody planning to invade Mechatol, such as the Sardak Nor.
Well, you'd love it if all that happened.
The right thing for them to do, I would say, is annihilate the Winnu and the make an alliance with the universities of Jolnar in exchange for the promissory note. Jolnar has the tech promissory note, and the Sardak Nor are massively behind on tech. The space dock does start on the planet. The planet cards you're looking for, babe, are here and here.
Oh yeah. I forgot to pick them up.
Yeah, and I believe that then makes it Phil's go.
Yeah.
You need to put the tactical counter down on the system, Phil.
You know, with the planets that have like a technology icon, does that just give you one of that corresponding technology?
It doesn't give you the tech, it allows you to skip a prerequisite on that tech tree.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Just to be clear, you do need to put some infantry on the planet to take it, Phil. Oh, cool. He's actually done something right that I missed. Sorry, I said actually. No, you've remembered something I forgot, which is the planets have to start exhausted.
So Mechatol Rex is knackered.
Indeed.
Phil says, think that's me done.
Righty ho, back around to Stuart? Yes, Stuart.
Right, okay. So,
There's definitely a glitch with my hand because now I can't bring the cards out.
What do you mean bring the cards out?
Well, there's 3 cards in my hand. I managed to lose one of them, but I can't pull them out. I know you can, but I can't.
I think I will activate another system.
Anyone seen the Gnar card anywhere?
Oh no, I can't move into that system, can I? Because Mechatol Rex is activated.
Yes.
Into what system?
Correct.
I
You can't.
I can't move into that system.
Yeah, you can't take
Yeah.
from there, no.
Right, change of plan, sorry.
I am not seeing the NAR card.
In that case, I'm going to flip the leadership token. So, I gain 3 command points. Anyone else can spend influence to gain a command token for every 3 influence spent.
So going back to my original question, the home systems, do they start out exhausted or not?
They do not start exhausted.
In that case, I flip Gnar, wherever it is.
I have no idea. The rest of us don't have enough influence to even do it. So.
That's so weird. It like the null card just like disappeared through the table.
I haven't seen it. Usually when that happens, it ends up in. It's because it's ended up in a bag of some kind.
Yeah, I've just checked all the bags.
I can't see one.
No. No, I've tried all those.
No idea.
Wow.
The only thing I can think of is we make a copy of the card, of the Joel card or something.
Yeah.
And I'll try and sort it out for next session in the save game.
So whose go is it now?
What resource and influence does Nar have? 2 and 3.
2 and
Is there
3.
another planet with 2 and 3?
Yes.
What you got? Where? Oh, okay.
It's this one.
Hang on. I've made you a copy of it, okay?
Cool.
It's not the right card.
I know.
Okay. So, Stuart, you did your go, didn't you? So it'll be me now, yeah?
Yeah, I flipped the wasnning.
Okay, I'm going to send my dreadnought to do some capturing. I just need to choose what to capture. I thought these guys started with the tech to move through asteroid fields. I need to find it. Where's the tech that lets... Oh, I do. Anti-mass deflectors. Okay. Alright. That is my go.
Okay. So it's moi. Is that right?
Yeah, we're anti-clockwise on initiative.
Just so happens. All right. Okay, I'm going to do some production. Sorry for asking loads of questions, but with production, do you still only work based on where your space docks are, so you can only produce on planets with space docks?
That's correct.
Okay.
But you can flip cards from anywhere, provided they're, not flipped already.
Yep.
They're produced on the planet with the space dock. If the planet's under blockade, it can only produce ground forces.
Okay.
The number of units it can produce is your produce score, which on your space dock is your planet's yellow value plus 2, so 4 physical units, and the cost you take by flipping cards. Indeed, that's a tech you don't actually have, you need to research, Phil.
Yeah.
So it just goes with your tech deck for now. So when that lazy bitch with the tech card finally flips it, you can, learn a tech if you spend a bucket ton of resources.
Mm. Oh shit, I'm sure I've only got like one resource left, but okay. I'll just have to get some more infantry then. There we go. I'm a bit poor right now. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not. I've got sewing tools. Oh, I wanted to just combine costs. Okay, so it says reduce the combined cost of producing is by 1. So if it's just infantry I'm producing, does that mean I get to technically produce 2 more infantry
Yes,
for free?
basically,
Cool.
yeah.
Fantastic.
So once you're done, just let Phil know.
Yep. Okay, done.
It's your go, Phil.
I think he's making decisions.
I'm invoking the standing rule that says you can always tell someone it's their go.
Indeed. It is always okay in Twilight Imperium.
Oh.
You guys realise that actually Phil's done something very clever here. He's actually secured both of the tech specialty planets on his side of the galaxy. So you might need to gang up and kill him now.
Okay. So, Stuart, what do you think of the current climate?
I think that I'm occupying the correct spot, and I think that my priority now is to preserve the peace for as long as possible.
I would also like to preserve the peace, but there is technology to be made. Uh-oh.
Oh, Phil just dropped. However, he did just complete his go.
Yeah.
So I think we can safely move on, because there's nothing else he can do after that activation.
Okay. Which means that it is Jason's go.
No, it's your go.
No, it's yours.
Oh, is it my go?
Yeah. Phil's after me.
Okay. A result. Well, in that case, I'm going to produce There's no reason I can't produce on Mechatol Rex, is there?
Oh, produce.
Yeah, you've got a space dock there. It just obviously doesn't have much in the way of resources, but yeah, you can.
Well, hell, I can flip this. I can flip my home planet and 3
Yeah.
points worth of stuff on it, which would be.
I didn't realise you could move space docks.
You can't.
What you can do, however, you can build a 4th space dock and then destroy one on another planet. The only one who can... I think Cloud of Sar has something about that, and also Arborex Infantry are basically mini space docks.
How many units can I produce?
Well, Mechatol is 1, your space docks are at level 1, so that's 3. Because your space dock has a production score of 2, so you add that to the yellow score of the planet. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Yeah, sure, there's no point. That's fine, I just need to produce a 3-point ship. Which I see would be a carrier. That's my go, I've produced.
Okay.
Alright, my go. It's kind of annoying because I've been stalled a little here, so I am
you're all
going
the way out here.
to flip technology. So I get a tech for free, and is it 6 resources? It is. Interesting. I could actually get 2 techs here. I'll consider that.
That's really confusing a bit because your hand is white, but the pieces you're using are blue.
Yeah, well, I'm just like that. Okay, I should now have... Oh, fuck, no, I've captured the wrong thing. Might not flip technology, hang on. I've captured
Darlinsky, do you want a
to?
refill?
No, I'm still drinking. As can be determined by the fact I prepped the wrong technology completely. Fuck.
Okay, well, I'll get a thing. Let me know if you do any...
well, you know what?
Thingy.
Actually, it's not a problem. Yeah, I'll do tech, because I want Sarween tools anyway.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll stay to do this bit.
Yeah, so we're doing tech, and I'm going to do 2.
Okay.
Alright, one of my blue requisites there comes from a planet, Growl. So I have produced Dreadnought 2 and Sarween tools and flipped 6 resources.
Ooh. Now the question is what to actually research.
We do need to...
We have to wait for Phil.
Well, we do, but you can still do your own research while we're waiting for him.
Okay, I'm not going to because I don't have 4 resources to spend.
I've missed using technology, I must say.
Oh, of course, you get the primary action, don't you, even when you're taking secondary?
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute, do I get... What's my race tech? I didn't think about that. No, it's okay.
Tempting. Also tempting. In fact, yes, I'll do.
So we've had oh, Ronnie is watching the stream. He has typed a message. He said intriguing.
Well, I bloody well hope he's watching, considering he's our super fan. Except for Lord Morbius.
Yeah, well, there is that. But the average view duration of the 3 people who've watched so far is only 2 minutes 20, so I've no idea if he's still watching.
Right, I'm getting a beer. I've done my technology.
Righty-ho.
Yep, I'm getting well, not a beer, I'm getting a coffee, but
No
I have
sign
Kay
of Phil
briefly.
yet. I'm probably going to have a fag then.
Yeah, I am most definitely defending against the Starlight Door.
Alright, Phil, when you're back in, you may, if you choose, spend 4 resources, which is both of your planets, to get a tech. Hopefully you're on the way back, or, Cambridge hasn't just disappeared off the internet for the... well, Cambridgeshire. Anyway, I'm going to have a fag and everybody else appears to be AFK in one form or another. Is there more beer there?
Got 3 each.
Oh, wow.
Well, it was 3 for a fiver, so.
Right, I'm back. Welcome back, Phil.
But I just regret not getting the rent for the back sheet. It's still to golden sheet.
So what's happened, Phil, is the technology card has been played. So when you finish loading all of the stuff, you can spend a strategy card and 4 resources, I think, to buy technology. No, that's no problem.
Holding your breath or something? Oh, it's okay. So do you know what's really weird? Right. Our research into smoking now is. So, for example, one of my colleagues, Sam, smokes and he sits behind me.
Yes, that's right. The technology card has been played.
And he came back.
So you can take the technology secondary at this point. That's your option.
And that kind of threw me a little bit.
It was Becky who played it.
Weird though, isn't it? It's like the friggin' tablets with honey.
The secondary of technology is, hang on, spend 1 token from your strategy pool, and 4 resources to research technology.
Hello, kitty.
Right, so Phil isn't researching a technology. So does that mean it's my go?
Gym kit. So if I do get sweaty, I can just wipe myself down with a towel. Rather than like bits of toilet paper.
Good idea.
Oh, I love you.
Do you want your apple pastries?
My dad. I haven't got a choice.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. I haven't got a plate. Yeah, I'll just have to not have a plate. This is a bit like
It says Jason is typing. Yeah, I think it's his. Hello?
Yep,
You back?
as well.
Yeah. So Phil's passed on the technology card. He's decided not to take that option. Isn't enough resources. So does that mean it's my go?
No, you're going clockwise there, Stuart. But initiative is actually at the moment it happens to be anti-clockwise. So it's Jason.
Oh right, okay.
Yep,
Beg
you
your pardon?
need the lowest number. Well, that's a nice bit of technology there. Na na na. I suppose I could be bold and do that now. I don't know. I don't know how that works. And if I say it'll completely give it away.
Are you planning to jump through the wormhole?
No.
He's got no oh, excuse me.
I've got no what?
Got no ships you can activate, but you do have warfare.
Yes, I do. I might need to ask in private, just because.
Okay. Well, there's two streams from here.
Oh. So the people on the stream will know. So, basically, if I want to thin out the Sardak Nor's forces using my newly upgraded space cannons, do I have to activate his system or do I activate my system?
You would activate the system you're shooting into.
Fantastic. Good, good. Okay, good, wonderful. Okay. Right, I am going to. Okay, so I'm gonna initiate my 2 PDSs.
Boom. Okay. Surprise, Phil. You need to roll 2 dice, or is it 3? Do you get an extra
It's
one? or
3
not?
because
3
I've got
dice.
plasma scoring.
Right.
So 3 each because I've got 2 in that system.
What?
I've got 2
PDSs.
Yeah, so 3 dice. It's not 3
Yes.
each though.
Oh, okay. That's right. Makes sense,
so
actually.
3 dice, and you've got to roll 5 or more to score a hit.
my lovely peaceful corner of the galaxy. Winu
it's
deplores this
definitely
violence.
not peaceful.
Winu deplores this violence in the strongest possible terms.
There has been one hit. So, Phil,
Yep,
you
one hit.
have taken one hit. I'm not sure where this infantry is meant to be. It was on top of your carrier. So you've got to destroy either a carrier.
Oh, he's got
or
a card.
cruiser.
He's got a card. He's got
Oh.
a card.
What was the card?
All the hands hovering over Phil's side of the board now. Valkyrie particle.
Did you just research this then? It looks like you didn't research it. No, sorry, Phil. You don't get your racial text free. You have to research them. You see in the... It'll have, wherever it is, it'll have in the bottom left of the card a prerequisite. So, just in the bottom left there, you see there's 2 red icons. So it means you need 2 red text before you can research it. Yeah, no worries. You also don't have those 3 commodities yet either.
That's why I struck him early.
Yes, right, okay.
So you need to take the hit either on cruiser or carrier.
Cruiser, he says.
Okay.
Surprise!
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah, I'm somewhat surprised. Shocked even to see the peaceful universities of Yolnar.
We're not peaceful, we're just aloof.
Oh, okay. I take it back. Clearly you're correct that you aren't peaceful.
I'm trying to help you. Like, I mean, come on.
Just so you know,
I'm very grateful to you for it.
because it might become relevant very soon. Your -1s and +1s on combat do not count on PDS or bombardment.
No, I know that.
They happen in the move step, not the combat step.
Yes.
So, who's going now?
And that's why I did it then.
Phil is typing. I lost a dice. Do you sense a theme? There they are.
I made a new one. Oh no!
Well,
Oh no, sorry.
Flip construction.
Flip construction. No, that's okay. I had a panic there because I thought it was a card I didn't want to flip yet.
perfect. I'm just going to see the secondary thing. Cool.
I guess whether I'll put a PDS on Mechatol Rex at this point.
Oh, question. Since on my 2 systems here, I've already got a thing, a token. I'm assuming I can't put another one in.
You cannot put another token in a system that has a token. However, strategy tokens do not normally get placed on the board. You just spend them. Oh no, not on this one. Cool. On construction, you have to place it in the system.
Oh, that's a bit of a bugger. I didn't realise that. Oh well, I can't do it then.
And neither can.
No, I can't either.
Huh. And I nearly played Warfare first.
So glad you didn't.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad I'm with you.
Aww.
Right, so is that the end of Phil's go then?
Yeah, once his
Oh, he needs
done
to
his
buy a
thing.
space dock, he says.
Yeah. All you do, Phil, is you just... Oh, where's your space dock models gone?
Are they still in his box?
No.
No, there's a space dock.
There's his home space dock. That's supposed to be on his planet. Where's the rest?
Huh.
That's weird.
Alright,
It's gone.
I will make new ones, but if at any point you end up with too many, then, well, we need to track it. Okay, there's two... I'll drag them to your board. Yeah, that's alright, it's your first time on it. Okay, I'm right here. And I put another one inside your space dock distributor thing. Just a tip, Phil. You might want to consider putting that on Saculag because it's got higher production, or Starpoint, which has even more. Although Starpoint obviously was within range of those Yolnar PDSs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, Phil says done.
And now it's your go, Stuart.
I do believe that I will flip the Imperial card.
The Imperial card.
That's right.
Is
So each of you can spend a strategy pool token
Yep.
To draw one secret objective. Phil, you can scroll across the board using the WASD cards.
Cards?
Keys. So I immediately gain a victory point if I control Mechatol Rex, and I immediately score one public objective if I fulfill its requirements. So I'll spend 3 tokens and get 2 victory points now.
Did you say you get 2 victory points?
1 for Mechatol Rex and 1 for the objective.
Which objective is that? You doing lead from the front?
Yep.
Ooh.
Question.
Which 3 are you taking?
I've taken them off. They're over here under my hand.
No, they come off of here, Stuart.
I would have put them right. I would have put them on when I flipped the leadership card, such a way that I scored the objective. That was always my strategy.
I understand now. I'm so sorry. I missed what was meant. Okay, I understand.
Question. Does a wormhole count as an anomaly?
Wormhole is an anomaly.
Okay. As far as all the
That's the end of my
asteroids
go,
and
by the way.
Yeah, they're all anomalies. Basically.
stuff. Cool.
Oh, or is it just the red-backed ones?
Yeah, but surely all of them are red-backed.
No, sorry, red-bordered. I meant because these all have the red border, whereas wormholes don't. Or maybe that's just a visual indicator for a problem. Because the thing is, empty space has red back as well.
I can check.
No, it's an anomaly. Of course, it's an anomaly. It's a weird thing in space.
Phil says red borders are anomaly.
Oh.
Red borders.
Okay, I'm gonna flip diplomacy, so you can now spend a strategy token in order to ready up to 2 exhausted planets if you wish.
Just do that again, sorry.
I'm activating diplomacy. So you can now spend a token from your strategy pool to ready up to 2 exhausted planets.
Oh.
The primary ability is one where you have to put a token down on the board, but I'm picking a system that's in no way relevant, so ignore that. I'm just going to ready my 2 planets.
Can I, if I ready planets, does that mean I can respend their
Yes.
resources on production?
Yes, it does. Provided you can activate the system to produce. So, no, you can activate Winnow, of course. So, yeah.
Oh, according to Board Game Geek, wormholes are spatial anomalies.
What was the question again?
Are wormholes anomalies?
Oh, well, then yes, they are. But yeah, Phil was ahead of us on that one. Oh no, he said Red Bull. Oh right, yeah. No, okay, yeah, they're anomalies.
Cool. So isn't it me now?
No, hang on. Stuart
You've
did a
just done
thing.
your...
I did a thing. Yes.
Yeah, it is me. See, I'm paying attention.
Oh.
Yeah, I've run out of beer now. I should have got one.
Right, I'm playing Warfare.
Oh, I think that's the one I wanted to take the secondary on.
You can use production on your space dock in your home system.
Yeah, that's the one. Cool. That's why I readied my systems, and I was so hoping you wouldn't do it last turn.
Yeah, well, now I very much regret not doing it.
Right. 6 points.
So what's the secondary on warfare? Sorry.
That's where you can activate production in your home system with a strategy counter. Has the advantage that you can build stuff in your home system and the system isn't activated, so you can then move it out.
Oh, I see. Right, well, in that case, yeah, I'll definitely do it. Can I flip both planets, having done that?
Yes, you can. Oh, fleet supply 3, Armada. Oh yeah, I'm cool. Just seeing the arms that are being assembled around the galaxy. Oh, it doesn't look like Phil's doing the warfare secondary.
Are you deliberately not doing the warfare secondary, Phil? He's typing.
He does have a little bit of resource.
Sorry, what's the warfare secondary?
Okay, the Warfare Secondary allows you to activate the space dock in your home system. Your home system space dock, that means you can produce up to 5 units in your home system. You would do so by flipping those planets, which would give you 4 points to spend on up to 5 units in your home system. It involves spending a strategy token, but that strategy token does not go on the board, which means you'd have these 5 units you could then move in the next turn with your last tactical token. No, hang on, that's a tactical token, so that one wants to go back on the board. So you spend a strategy token, that just comes off. And then you can flip these planets for 4 points of production, and you can build up to 5 units. So maximum of 5 units and 4 points, and you can build them and they go in your home system.
You don't need 3 space docks in your home system.
And you also can't build space docks. I think we found out where the space docks went. There's never too many. You might find it easier, Phil, to just build them on your sheet and then drag them over. Okay, I think that's 4 points. It was 4 points you had, wasn't it? 4 points and 5 units. Yeah, that's because carriers are 3, troops are 1. Sorry, fighters are 1 for 2. So that's built.
Yeah, Phil says, yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay.
Just a question, Phil. You know, fighters can't take planets, so you might want to consider ground troops, so you could take a Biz and Freya and Veffert, but of course it is your decision. You might just be wanting to kill the Jolnar now, in which case I totally understand.
I was testing in my labs.
Phil's lips are sealed, but I don't think he's changing his strategy.
Fair enough. Okay,
Well.
over to Stuart.
Right, okay. Just a quick conversation with my friend University Phil Nar. You wouldn't shoot your little PDSs at me if I went to that place, this place here, would you?
Well, I wasn't intending to shoot any PDSs at you. That would have been nice, but since then my priorities have changed, so I'm happy for you to go in there. It is, however, limiting where I can move to, but we shall see. I may be able to change things a bit.
Question: is the PDS firing?
It is not.
Stuart just skipped a heartbeat.
No, I'm still trusting Jason. He hasn't betrayed me this game yet.
Although, just speaking in sort of theoretical terms, because he's technically invading an adjacent space, I don't have to put a token in there if I want to fire at him.
Yeah, if you shoot as part of the movement, you would not have to activate the system. You can just do that.
Cool. Fantastic.
Technically, when you activated Phil's system,
Yes.
you were doing a move action there. You just didn't move in. You just did only your PDS.
Yeah. No, I thought that was right, but I wanted to check.
All right, is that your turn done, Stuart?
That was my go. Do apologise. I should have said that
No
explicitly.
worries. Right, I am going to move one of my fleets. To there.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you're way over there. I'm just focusing on this bit here.
No, I kind of don't matter at this point.
Yeah.
I'm the looming threat that's building in the darkness.
Uh-huh.
The irrelevant end of the galaxy over there.
You
Yeah,
say
you
that
just
now.
kind of swan in when it's all like a nuclear wasteland and go, okay, we can rebuild.
Yes, well, you guys are going to have to do something about the Winnu holding Mechatol Rex, or I'm going to have to come there and do it for you.
I'm quite happy as it is at the moment.
The Winnu were also happy.
The Winnu.
The Winnu are also happy. Yeah, and peaceful little planet.
Okay, that's the end of my turn, by the way.
Okay. So.
You know, you didn't fire your PDS and didn't get anything for that.
You are?
I would have totally got something out of him for that. Promissory note or something.
Well, it's building up influence.
Yes, absolutely.
No, that's just to give
Jason's building goodwill.
But also, if, there's no kind of promissory note involved, it's non-binding.
Yeah, but you didn't do it, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Okay,
Basically,
well,
not a bigger fight with two people at the same time.
No, well, I have moved.
Over to Phil.
So, is it going to be moving the whole fleet into the conflict zone, or is he just going to?
That's trade flipped.
Oh yeah.
So you could, Phil, if you were feeling neighbourly.
Yeah.
If you refresh my commodities,
He can't. He's not in contact with you. He's not in contact with you.
I think with trade, do you have to, for the refresh? I think the refresh is just choose any number of other players. Those players use the secondary ability of this strategy card without spending a command token. So it doesn't have to be neighbour to refresh commodities. Just has to be a neighbour to trade. If you were to refresh my commodities, I don't have much in the way of commodities, and I can't trade them, so yet. But okay, if you were to do it a second time, I would give you my trade agreement promissory note if you refresh me later as well. So if you refresh me now and then did it later, on the second time I'd give you my trade agreement.
Phil is typing. Agreed.
Awesome.
Let's see where this is going.
And if you'll refresh my commodities, I'll trade with you on a one-for-one basis.
I don't think I'm in any position to barter right now.
And that way we both get 3 extra fleets. Sound good? Oh, 1 to each of you. Does that mean you want to refresh everyone's commodities and trade one trade good with all 3, because you can't trade with Becky?
Yeah, at the moment we're not neighbours, so we can't actually trade at this point. But thank you very much for the commodities, and obviously I'll intend to honour our agreement later. But unfortunately, trade is not possible at this time.
Good to mommy.
Hey, Medusa. Mommy.
The resource tokens to you and Stuart.
That's the commodities, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, in that case, I would like to swap my 3 commodities with Phil's 3 commodities, so each of us get 3 trade goods.
Am I getting some as well?
I believe you have a carrier to pay for. Oh, sorry, cruiser.
Wow, trolled.
You content with that, Phil? Convert our commodities straight to trade goods? Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'll just pass that back to you. So basically, you and Stuart, as I understand it, are doing a 3 commodity trade, so just flip your own ones over and move them to trade goods. Oh,
Yeah,
so
that
to
makes
flip,
sense, yeah.
Phil, you just mouse over and that's it, press F. And then the trade goods thingy is there. I believe it was in strategy, wasn't it? Or am I wrong? I may have been wrong. I think you had 1 token in... Yeah. Oh, babe, you're missing your planet card, Saldor.
Oh, sorry.
For some reason, I can't find the commodities. Am I being really stupid?
This bag
They're in the
just
bag.
here. Grey bag.
There's a blue bags. To your left, Phil. Stuart Ian, sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry for being that stupid. You hold down the shift key. Was it tab?
For the arrow, that's tab.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a way to resize it, but I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, that is the end of Phil's go, so back round to Stuart.
Okay, I'm going to turn those 3 trade goods into 3 fighters.
Huh.
Via what mechanism?
Don't I just get to spend things and build them in space dock by doing a production?
No, you have to activate the system.
Yeah, Mechatol Rex is activated.
That was previously activated.
Yes.
Oh, it didn't stay activated.
No.
No.
I just got to sit on these trade goods at the moment then. Okay, no problem at all. In that case, I pass.
I pass.
I do not pass. Oi, go away, whitey hand.
I'm reading politics card.
I know you are. Well, looks like I'm doing that anyway because everyone else is flipped. Yeah, okay. So I play politics. So I'm the speaker. Two action cards and then top 2 cards in the deck. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a bit of a non-climax, really. Well, anti-climax.
You can't move them to bottom, can't you? Can you move both? I can't remember.
I don't know, but both are very similar to each other. I don't think so. I think it's just one's the top and one's the bottom.
Place each card on the top or bottom of the deck in any order.
Ah, okay. In that case, with that wording, I'll put both in the bottom because they're both crap.
Fair enough. Just chuck them face down back here somewhere because there is no bottom of the deck.
Okay.
Phil, your go.
Phil's hand is immobile.
Oh, if you want to do the secondary action, you can do.
Well, I haven't got any points, but secondary action is to spend a token to get 2 action cards.
Which would be really worth it, but I just haven't got one.
Yeah, come on, counters are just worth too much. Oh. Here's Phil's action.
Yeah, he's taking another planet.
No, he's not.
Moving right in. Moving
Yes.
right up next to me. Moving next to me with no infantry.
Also, question: reinforcements. That's not on the actual playmat, is it? That's sort of back in the bag.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
Pegleg is typing. Can I use home system to build a ship?
At the current time, no, because you have all of your planets are flipped. Oh, you do have 3 resources. What you could do, if you wanted to build, instead of activating the Abyss and Freya system, you could activate your home system, or indeed any system with a... Oh, the other one's already got a token. Your home system does not have a token in, so if you activated that, you can do a production there. You can even move things in as well. You can do a move and a production.
Well, it can't really do a move because the other 2 have been activated anyway.
Well, indeed, yeah, you can't move from a system that's already been activated, in fairness, so yeah, Jason's quite right.
Don't you get 2 infantry if you spend 1?
You do, yeah. And the maximum number of units you can produce at that system, so you can physically produce 5 units, and well, you've got 3 trade goods, so you've spent 1 so far.
Spend all 3.
Okay, then you've got 2 more points to spend, and a maximum of 3 physical units.
Go away, other chat. They're playing another Twilight
okay.
Imperium game.
You've now spent 4 points because a carrier costs 3. That fighter was already there, so you can't just
Yeah, you
scrap
can't do
to
that.
get the cost back.
Maybe worth just saving, bearing in mind the server's been flaky.
Yeah, I've been saving fairly regular. So again, fighters come in pairs, so you can get an extra fighter for 1 point. Sorry, for free. Okay, you now have 1 trade good you could still spend, and you can produce a maximum of 1 unit. So you could, for instance, get a destroyer. That's the biggest thing you could get for 1. Or you can get a single infantry or a single fighter. Okay, and then just remove the trade goods from your board, chuck them out the way somewhere, and you're done. And then it's back to Jason.
Yeah.
Okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
You have no token.
Yeah, I know. There's limited actions I can do here. I'm just thinking whether to do them or not.
I actually don't see any.
No, okay, I'll pass.
I just noticed you have commodities, babe. Did Phil refresh you?
No, I did it myself. I did the secondary action with trade.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so it's just you left in, Phil. Although I don't see an action you can do either.
Done, he says.
Yeah. Okay, so status phase. First thing is to score objectives.
Status?
Yep.
Isn't there an agenda phase, or is that after?
That's after.
I believe agenda phase is after.
But yes, there would be. It is after, but yeah, there would be because you take Mercantile Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so status. Right, do
Let me
apologise.
just make a decision here. Oh no. Becky, you idiot. Nah. I don't think I'm going to score an objective. Oh, somebody's scoring a secret.
Me. Hence why I was asking about anomalies.
Ah.
I had that last game, so I strongly suspected that was what Jason had.
Oh, yeah. Buggerations. Okay, next thing is reveal the next objective.
Shouldn't that be the speaker to do that?
I suppose, yeah. Control 3 planets that have technology specialties. Sweet.
I hate that one.
So Phil's been playing well for that one.
Yeah, I've already got it and all. Alright, next thing is to draw action cards. I think we're all in races that only get one, aren't we? If I remember.
No, I get two.
Do you?
I've got neuromotivate.
That's it. Okay, yeah. There. Okay.
I have an action card.
Next thing is remove command tokens from the board. Actually, let me just check. Phil, did you get your action card? Because I don't see it. No, that's a promissory note. Hang on, let me deal you one. Did you get one of them? Did you get one of them each status phase? So. Okay, so yes, remove command counters from the board now. Okay, cool.
Okay, then gain and redistribute tokens. So I believe isn't it 2 each?
Yeah, you get 2 command tokens back per turn.
Yeesh.
Cock.
That is lame. But hey, I'm the speaker, so
Hey, I'm Letnev. I don't need fleet supply.
I detect a falsehood.
Oh, hang on. Let me just check because I might have just taken one too many off there. Yeah, I think I've got to put one back. Yep. Smeg. Which one? Okay, this is between me and the stream. I totally need leadership and tech next go. Because the problem is I'm going to be attacking at range when I get over to here later. So I kind of want to dominate tech, because the Jolnar are high on tech. They're going to well turtle. I do have a plan of how I'm going to do it, more or less. I don't want to reveal that to the stream just yet, though. Okay. Right. So once you've redistributed your command tokens, we have to ready our cards. So all of our planets flip back over. Yay! There are no damaged units that I can recall, and then we need to return our strategy cards back to the middle. Guys.
in a nice line, please, gentlemen.
I see no gentleman here.
Okay, the two rapscallions who can't put their cards back.
That would be me. I'm bad for being neat in unplayable
Rapscallions.
tops.
You didn't just do it, you dropped them, just threw them underneath my own cards. I had to redo mine as well. God.
Just a bad person, aren't I?
You're a terrible person, you really are. I bet you can't do housework either.
Wow.
Harsh!
Very harsh. So harsh.
I resemble that remark.
Now it's the agenda phase.
Okay. Let's hope something more exciting comes up this time.
Yeah, let's have some really tasty laws to vote on this time.
Elect.
Could the purple player move their hand off the bloody card?
Out of the way, please. Thank you. Elect hazardous planet. Attach this card to the elected planet's card. The resource and influence values of this planet are increased by 1. Do we have any riders?
Nope.
And hazardous, I believe that's the red icons, yes?
That is indeed. It has to be a red icon planet.
Okay. Fantastic.
Alright, so no riders going down. Mr. Winnu, my friend.
Yeah?
I would give you my trade goods, or rather my commodities, if you pumped at least 6 votes into Mihazal.
How many commodities is that?
2.
Yeah, I think I'll pick one of my planets, to be quite honest with you. Thanks for the offer, though.
Okay. Sadek Nor, how many votes do you have? Not enough. Jean-Nar. There's your planets, right. You have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in mine. 9, and then Winnu have 14.
I will give anybody my commodities if they put at least 6 votes in for me.
Is that 4 commodities?
It is 4.
4 commodities in return for 6 votes in for Zobat.
Oh, Zobat. I was thinking more Lurta 4.
Is that a
That's a Winu planet.
hazardous planet?
Is it? Oh, beg your pardon. Oh, no, in that case, yeah, Zobat. Beg your pardon.
So Zobat is the one you want.
Yes, please.
But, babe, I would give you
Yes?
2 commodities if you gave me 5 votes.
Which planet are you thinking of, babe?
The planet I would like it on is Miharzal. It's one of mine.
Yeah. Any advance on that, Phil?
Pegleg is typing.
Phil has 3 votes here, so it's not enough to add to my votes to defeat the Winu.
No. That's true. No, I'm still happy to. 3 votes to Jason.
Pegleg's popping 3 votes to Jason. Is that 3 votes to Jason in return for something, or just 3 votes
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
Jason
say,
because you're nice insect monsters?
You're not wanting me to attack you again.
3 votes to the Jolnar planet, in spite of
Return for a
Jolnar's aggression, actually.
truce. Oh, okay. So essentially a ceasefire. Okay, no, I'm gonna go with Stuart's deal. So 4 commodities for Zobat.
Yep. Okay. How many votes do you need in return for my commodities?
Ooh, I said at least 6.
I am content to give you 6 votes in return for 4 commodities.
Fantastic. Where even are you? Are you over here? There you go.
Thank you very much, Lee.
I abstain.
I have given my 6 votes. That was the deal. And my vote specifically is for Phil abstains.
Okay. The planets get refreshed, don't they, after the
Yes, after the voting phase.
Yeah, okay. All right. In that case, I'll abstain as well.
Okay, so Zobat has become boosted. Galactic Terraforming Initiative.
Right.
Wonderful.
Do we get another thing to vote on?
We do. I now have more votes than you.
Yep. Congratulations.
Shard of the Throne. The elected player gains this card and 1 victory point.
Oh.
Player gains this card and 1 victory point when he wins a combat against the owner of this card. So, Shard of the Throne means you basically get a victory point, but it moves around if you lose a combat. To reduce bookkeeping, I suggest you all vote for me.
And to reduce bookkeeping, I suggest you knob off.
Mm.
I think that I intend to vote against that law.
It's an elect player.
Electing a player.
You can vote against the law, surely?
No, you can
No.
abstain, or what's it, or elect.
I think we should extract a price from Becky for this victory point.
I haven't asked for your votes actually. So first of all,
Oh.
are there any riders?
No.
Okay.
I don't have any riders.
There's going to be, it's going to pass around the.
Oh, Pegleg's
Oh.
playing a rider. Pegleg's playing a rider. It's a tech rider.
Technology rider.
Oh.
After an agenda is revealed, you cannot vote on this agenda. Predict aloud an outcome of this agenda, and if your prediction is correct, research a technology. What is your prediction?
Bill?
Yeah, it's
He's typing.
it.
That Jason will at some point take back Superbad for his own.
Unfortunately, the prediction must relate to the agenda, but
Anyway, I've got so bad. It is currently
no.
bad.
Oh yes, yeah.
I'm not even sure Phil's got a tech rider to play, has he?
He has a tech rider.
Okay.
But I'm guessing he's playing it, but we need to know what his prediction on the vote is.
Yeah, which player are you electing?
That Becky will win.
Okay. Well, there's another reason to vote for me then, because the poor Sardek Nor started with no technology and didn't research any this turn either. They are miles behind, and just out of sympathy, I think you should vote for me just to give them a technology now.
Jason, what will you give me for your vote, for my votes?
I'll give you a ceasefire.
Okay, before you do that,
Where the hell's all my promissory notes go?
just bear with me.
Like they kept disappearing every time I was pulling them off. I'm wondering if there's like a vector cracking like by the edge of the table or something.
Where's my racial promissory? Can't see it anywhere.
Is it under one of these? Is it in there?
No, that should just be yellow.
No.
Oh, it's now in the
Okay.
infantry.
Okay.
It's here somewhere.
Is this an offer of a bribe for my votes?
I'm still working out what I'm going to do. Just bear
Okay.
with me, because I've lost my promissory and I need to know what it is before I know what I'm going to do.
Because I'm currently minded to trade it to Jason for a ceasefire.
Jason, I'll give you 2 trade goods to vote for me. With all of your votes. Where is my promissory? Any response to that, babe?
I'm thinking. I'm assuming if you win the Sardek Nor gets a technology as well.
Indeed, yes.
Okay.
I've lost my other racial tech as well.
It's been a bit buggy, this table.
I kind of need to know what my racial is, and
It is
I
this
just
one,
need
isn't
the
it?
red ones.
That one?
That's it. Yeah, when was it?
It was hidden under the edge of the table.
I will give you war funding. So,
Which is what?
what would happen?
Me.
I would basically at the start of a round of a combat, when you play my war funding card, I would lose 2 trade goods, and during that combat round, you could re-roll any number of your dice and then return the war funding card.
Or you can have a victory point and deny Villa technology in return for a ceasefire. Quite happy with that.
Stuart, I'm advancing on my proposal. I could give you my research agreement. So
Instead of the
essentially-
ceasefire.
Indeed.
And what is the research agreement?
So basically, if I research a technology that's not a faction technology, so that can be any upgrade or any sort of other technology, then you gain it.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that deal.
Jason, if you
Yes?
vote for me, I will give you support for the throne so that we both get a VP.
Oh my god. Fuck. That is quite a lot actually support for the throne.
Yeah, but we see the other side of that is that you then lose the ability to attack Becky to get back the victory point you just
No.
handed.
Yeah, I know.
it
Yeah,
would-
no. I will adhere to Stuart's agreement.
Yep. Very content.
There you
You
go.
I
just voted
vote.
the leader into more of a lead.
I vote all of my
Yeah, but
points for Jason
Oh, I see. Yeah.
to be the proud owner of that little
Alright,
card
but
there.
how many did you have left? So you had 5, 6, 7, 8. How many you got left, babe?
I've got all of mine left.
Shit, you've got 10, haven't you? 3. Yeah. I don't think I have enough, yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 11.
Yeah, I got 9 votes. Well, I'll put 9 votes onto myself to try and help fill out. So it's currently me on 9 votes and Jason on 8. With
Okay, I'll just
wait a minute,
flip.
the speaker doesn't vote. No, I'm kidding. Actually, no, do they?
Yes, they do. They
Yeah.
vote last.
I thought they just decided a tie. Oh no,
Nope.
they do vote. You're right. I'm being an idiot.
So I put in 2 extra votes for me.
Duh.
And that's Phil's technology denied.
I tried.
Worth the G. Worth a go.
GG.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the thing about riders. They tend not to come off, but they do often manipulate the vote.
I get a victory point.
For the moment, yeah.
For the moment?
Or anybody can attack you and take it off you.
Oh, I know.
I mean, Phil's going to have it next go.
Yeah, well, I'm ready for it.
That is, basically refresh your planets, and that is the end of turn 1.
And that's an intriguing turn one. I think that's a really good turn one. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's bloodshed and Mechatol all in one turn. So get your planets flipped over the right way. And when everybody is ready, I will save the game.
I can edit the game so that the cards will work properly.
Yeah, I will do that.
Phil says ready.
Ready?
It's so unintuitive, this interface. Every time I save the game, I type out a name into the search box, which is right next to the big create button. Because what you have to do is you're supposed to click create and then it opens up a new box for you to type the name. But it just... There's a text field with a create button next to it. So you type in the text field and then of course that's just a search. It's so annoying.
It's just wrong, isn't it?
It's a really bad interface. Yeah, so it's the Nar planet, and I've apparently lost a tech, although I probably have just misplaced it. I'm spreading out to another board. Alright, well, it is 20 past 10. Given how long that took, I don't think we should do a turn 2 yet, even though turn 2 is usually a bit quicker because we haven't got so many command counters now. So the question is, when shall we meet again? So for me and Jason, we are free on... you've got Cthulhu tomorrow, haven't you, babe?
Yes.
We're probably going to be busy all Saturday. We might have time Sunday, maybe. I think we're free Monday. I think we've got Monday and
okay.
Thursday next week.
Pegleg is typing. Sunday or Monday is pretty good for me, says Pegleg. I'm in my position is the same.
Okay, so we might actually get 2 turns in over the coming days then. Sunday, and well, I say 2 turns, two sessions. So, yeah, so we'll try and get together sort of Sunday at some point, late afternoon, maybe early evening or something. Get a couple of turns in, and again on Monday. Awesomes.
Cool.
Thank you very much, all.
Thank you. I will now kill the stream. Can I just ask the players, however, not to watch the stream yet because you'll see my secret objective and that's a bit unfair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's also, I don't know why anyone would kind of watch a Twilight Imperium stream. It's going to be hours upon hours upon hours. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to kill it now.